Welcome to BAWASHIR automation class once more. So I think this is where we ended, though I gave as an assignment, but people's turnout is quite challenging. So allow me just go through, peruse it through, and we see how we can go about with it. So this was our HMI last time. The design that we came up with, this is mine. Remember, I told you anybody can come up with something looking differently, though giving us the same functionality. What we were trying to control is this box with this limit sensor and this behind the limit sensor with the forward and reverse. So what we are going to do is to design a ladder logic for it and connect the HMI and give it functionality. So I'm going to open here my MXOPC. This one, remember, MXOPC is just to help us connect with the factory I/O. So I'm going to create here a new MX device. I'm going to configure it. I don't remember the type of PLC I used, but I think here I'm going to say GX Simulator 2. I think I used FX CPU maybe. And it's the next finish. Okay, it's device 3, and it's a save. Here I already another device. Since I'm not going to use it, I can delete that one. So when you double click this one, then it's a new data tag. So new data tag, I'm going to get assistance from this panel here. So we have inputs, have manual button, reverse, forward, automatic, start, stop. Those are buttons. Then also we have hind sensor and the front sensor. Then outputs, we have forward and reverse motor. Only it is forward and reverse. Those are the only outputs. Then the corresponding signal arms. So I think we are going to design that in MF. We are going to register that in OPC. So first of all, we are going to have manual. So manual button, since this is now with the Mitsubishi, you can decide to use the memory bits, or you can decide to use the input bits. But here I just allow me use memory bits, since this one does not need a physical input on the PLC pins. It is just something inside the software. So manual, I'm going to have M0, then a new group data tag. I'm going to have auto button. I'm going to give it M1, save new. Then I have start button. As this, I have start, save new. Then I have stop, save new. Then I have reverse, save new. I have forward, save new. Inputs, I think. Then I have behind sensor. Now behind the sensor, that one we are going to use because a sensor is connected to the physical pin. Here we have put very many unnecessary tags. Cancel this. Allow me here. I'm going to delete all these. I'm going to only put what is going to be connected to the PLC, which is behind the sensor. Behind the sensor. It is X 0, that's input. Save new, then I'm going to put front sensor. Save new, then you have forward motor forward direction. This is Y0. Save new, then motor reverse. It is this one. Save. I think on a PLC shall only have 4 connections: the sensors and the motor forward and reverse. But the remaining of this all is going to be through software, so no need of creating their tags on MX or PC. So we are going to minimize that, then we are going to open our GXWorks. So this time I hoped to be making every program as we do a simulation to see, so that members can have that art of creating program to produce any given functionality. Okay, we are going to have here a new program. I'm going to use FX CPU. I'm just going to say okay. Remember in GT-DESIGHNER here we had somewhere simulator set. We are supposed to select GX simulator 2. When you say apply, and you say okay. Okay, then you come to GX simulator 2. So what are we going to start first with? Manual and automatic. I'm going to have here, let me get my keyboard. I'm going to have here M0. For manual, it's going to power a manual coil, M10. I'm going to have here automatic. So I may develop it in quite a bulky format or a lengthy format, but remember with the circuit development, it's not a must that you have to develop this way. It depends on your art. So I'm having here M1, M1 for automatic. Then I'm going to have a coil as M11 to indicate automatic. I see. So now when I come here, for example, I compile this one. Then I say start stop simulation. Completed here, you say close. Then I come here, so this one is already on. Then I come here on my GT-DESIGHNER. So this lamp for manual, I double click on it, I get its properties. The device, I give it M0. It was M10. M10, you say okay. Bit, it's like that. Then trigger. It is on. How can I say it is on? Off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. me first leave ordinary IC, and you say okay. Here the button is M0. Come here to bit. Here is set. I'm going to change something. Then here I'm going to M0. Say okay. But setting functionality, let me leave momentary. This one delete. I want to edit this one. Let me first leave momentary. I say okay. After having that momentary, I'm going to delete. And then come here, this button, action. I'm going to double click here. I'm going to give it also momentary. The device was what? Click here. It was M1. So okay, momentary. So okay. Then here, this was M11. So okay. Okay. So let me try to simulate this one and see. So when I say manual, nothing happens. Automatic, nothing happens. Let me see here. M0, nothing happens. Automatic, M1, nothing happens. Why so? Why is it so? Why is it so? Option setup. This one was double click. Hey, it is not assigned. Here is M0. Say okay. What about this one? M10. You say okay. What about this one? It is not set. M11. What have I been doing? It is M1, not 11. So okay. Okay, then this M11. Okay. When you start and stop simulation. So let me see manual. Yes. So when you watch here, when you click manual, when you click automatic, manual. Okay, so now we are just going to modify this one a bit, and I'm going to come here, come to write mode. I'm going to say insert. Where is it? Insert or edit? Insert row. Is it row or column? I wanted the column. Hey, instead of column again, insert row. I want it down. Just going to put here, insert row. Also here, I'm going to insert row, and I'm going to have here self-holding. I'm going to have here self-holding, my keyboard. I'm going to put here M10, and it is going to hold here. Then here I'm going to put M1 normally closed. Then I'm going to self-hold here with M11. What's up? M11. I'm going to put a line. Then I'm going to put here a normally closed of M0. Okay, then I'm going to say build. Then I'm going to say after building, build. Finished. Online, write PLC. Here I'm going to select all, execute, say yes. No data in device comments overwrite was not executed. This why? The CPU is say yes. Completed, close. Close. Let me see if it has worked out. Then check my what? Let me see, manual, yes. Automatic, yes. Manual, automatic. Let me put it for you here. Online, remote operation, PLC, memory, password, key, verify, monitor, mode. So when it is in monitor mode, when manual, you see, automatic, you see, manual, you see. So now, when the system is starting, at least we must have, now it will not be in manual, it will not be in automatic, it will just be off. It will just be off. So now, we are going to put reverse and forward. And the reverse and forward is only going to work in manual mode. So we are going to come here and you go to write mode. It's going to be a bit lengthy because I'm trying to go through and also as we verify what happens. So in manual mode, I'm going to have, manual mode is the M0. Once I'm going to have here normally open, normally open. Once M10, that is manual, is on, once M10 is on, I'm going to power M11. Where is M11? Okay, M11. Now here I'm going to power M12. You say okay. This one I want it to be a coil of M12. You say okay. Then this one is going to be M2. I'm going to have a normally open here of M2. That M2 is going to act as a forward button. Then also, once that one is on, I'm going to have a line here, and I'm going to have normally open of M3. So okay, that M3 is going to power reverse, which is going to power M13 memory, which is going to be a coil, power M13 memory. Yeah, now for you who is following, it is better you have a piece of paper aside, and because I don't want to put comments to indicate that this is going to look very huge. You can be putting down that M2 is the button for forward, this button for reverse, and this is memory coil is going to power forward and the reverse, you know. So now here under manual, okay, here let me have this coil. Now here I'm going to use, because here we shall have real connection to the motor, where is my keyboard? I'm going to use Y0. That's now real motor connection. I can say Y1. Then I'm going to have another coil here where I can say Y2. So Y1 is forward real motor connection, Y2 is reverse. So this can be powered by M2 or M3. This one is M2. Cancel. Can be powered by coil, M12 coil. Okay. And here can also be powered by M13 coil. Let's say okay. Here I'm going to complete. Also here I'm going to complete. So M12 and M13, they are going to be the lamp. So when you come here to our GT-DESIGHNER, I'm going to have here this reverse. I'm going to give it bit, and it's M3. Okay. Momentary, it's going to be as long as you are still pressing. Bit momentary, say okay. Then it's here, okay. Reverse was it M? Yeah. Okay, then forward was M2. Double click here, say M2. Momentary, say okay. Then okay. Then here was this one. You are going to give it memory 13. We are going to have memory 13. Say okay. Then here okay. Then this one we are going to give it memory 12. then you say okay, and you say okay. So when you come here, I'm going to first close this one. So we have finished programming this one. So you are going to say we are going to start simulator afresh. We have not compiled this one. Come here and say build. After building, come online. Then say write PLC. Then here select all. Select all. Execute. Stop the PLC. Yes. So this is how you edit the program when the PLC is still running. Here just say okay. Completed, yes. Put the PLC back in run mode. Say yes. Then you say close. Then here you can come online. Just come in monitor mode. Where did I find it last time? Then you can press F3 on your keyboard to enter monitor mode. Okay, so when we start here, manual, automatic. So when in manual, I click reverse, the motor is going to run reverse. Let me see if this one engages. Y2. Yeah, reverse. As long as you are still pressing. So when in a manual, the motor is not supposed to self-hold. It only moves as long as you are still pressing the button. Forward, also the same. That's Y1. Forward, it also runs as long as you are pressing the button. But once you put in automatic, these ones, they no longer work. I see. They no longer work. So now in automatic, that means we have to design the automatic functionality also. We have to design the automatic functionality, which is that one is hard. So we have here these our two main coils, Y1 and Y2, where we connect. So what I'm going to do, how can I design automatic? Since automatic is powered by M11, so I'm first going to come here, go to write mode. So as long as M11 is on, I'm going to put normally open. Where's my keyboard? So normally open M11. So that is when M11 is on, is when we shall initiate the automatic functionality. So when M11 is on and you happen to click start. You happen to click start. Now start, I'm going to give it M4. Start button, I'm going to give it M4. Enter. And the stop button, I'm going to give it M5. So enter. They are going to power memory 14. This is going to power memory M4. Say okay. And it's going to self-hold that memory. So here I'm going to have this line, as well as here this line. Okay, and it's going to be powered by memory, self-held by itself. That is M14, not M4. 14. Let's change here. M14. Say enter. So as long as memory M14 is on, here I'm going to put memory M14 is on. Oh, okay, then put this line here. It is going to power password M14. It's going to power M15. M is going to power coil. Oh, I'm stuck, members. I'm stuck. Okay. Not to make the video so lengthy, allow me first compile. This one we start from here. We start from here. So before, just say, no. You cannot build with this complete one. Okay, let's continue and see where we stopped. But here I'm going to power memory coil M15. Say okay. Let's click here, build. Then let's start from there. Let me first compile this clip here.